So this episode begins where it left off last week. They're at Sharice's home, and everything kind of got out of control with Karen and Giselle outside when Karen handed her the five rules of etiquette, and told everybody that people come for me all the time, they just can't find me. The best line of the night. And Sharice was still upstairs, and before all that, Giselle and her friend Kel was in her kitchen cooking crab and acting a fool. And Giselle was downstairs once they got finished cooking the crab, greeting guests. So we're at the party, and I didn't know that it was like gonna be like a family party. Like everybody ended up bringing their kids. Robin brought her two boys. Um, I think Katie brought her babies. Was Katie there? I can't remember if Katie's there or not. We had enough of Katie this episode, in my opinion, but we'll get to that later. But so yeah, it was it was that, and you know, they all like go into the house, and uh, Giselle sits down and talks to Sharice, and they're talking, and Sharice has a very smart ass mouth. And she's just like, I didn't appreciate this in my home, and you need to leave. And Giselle's just sitting there playing with her Tammy Roman bang. And he fucked up your hair, Giselle. Your hairstylist, by the way, the hairstylist extraordinaire across the land, across the world. Shabba. But anyway, Karen somehow got into it with Kale, and because she was just like security, or y'all can leave and this and that, and Karen didn't take too kindly to a man talking to her that way. And he was kind of rude to her, so I get that. Um, but when you're a cunt, straight up. And Karen is an old cunt. I mean, it is what it is. Karma comes in many forms and fashions. I mean, you get what you give. If you give me shit, what do you think I'm gonna give you back? Balloons? No, sis, it don't work like that. But moving on from that scene, Katie is Jewish. She grew up Jewish. Her mom is black and her dad is white, and so that in her mind, I believe, makes her a white woman. And anyway, she's learning how to read Hebrew, and she's trying to induct her kids into Judaism and all that stuff, and by making them Jews and whatever else. We'll get to Katie a little bit later because she works my damn nerves. Aunt Dot is on the Huger side of the family. I believe that is Karen's husband aunt. Yeah, no, it is Karen's husband aunt, but it's I'm assuming it's either his mama sister or his daddy sister, one of the others. But anyway, she basically taught Karen the Huger way and how to be proper, and give etiquette moments, because Karen is from the farm, and all she had to know how to do was clean up the stables. So you know as soon as they got married, she Aunt Dot was the one that taught her how to be this etiquette insane person that she is today. And so Aunt Dot is real bougie. Karen comes out to the car, kisses her, and all that stuff. And she was just like, "Look, if my tea is not hot, then I need my tea piping hot, unless she's gonna send it back, and that's where I get everything from." So Aunt Dot is the blame for you, Karen, for you just being out of control and crazy. Wow. And that lady is something else, and she older, so she just says whatever, and who's gonna check her, boo? I was low key here for Aunt Dot. I'd rather put up with Aunt Dot than Karen. Yeah. But they're just talking to their daughter and this and that, and the etiquettes and the etiquettes and the etiquettes. We meet Ashley. She's a socialite. She's new. Ashley. She's 26. We're the same age. She's biracial as well. I think that was a theme to have everybody being biracial, because we have an all black cast with the Housewives of Atlanta, and it was just like, okay, well, this time we're gonna do a half black cast. So that's pretty much what they did. Minus Sharice and Karen. I don't think she's mixed. But we meet Ashley. She's a socialite. She's married to a 55-year-old white guy who got bank. Ashley really didn't come from much. But she's this and that now. Um, so anyway, she has like a little party. That's when she meets the girls. She meets Giselle, Robin, and Katie. They start talking, and I believe it was Robin asked Ashley was she mixed. She was like, yeah, black and white. And Katie just got so excited, her eyes started beaming, and she was just like, um, I love to share my diverse life with people, and teach people different experiences, ones who might not share my same experience. Katie is very proud of being biracial, and I think that you should be proud of who you are. I have no issue with her being biracial. I really don't care. I mean, my biggest one of my biggest inspirations in the world is Mariah Carey, who is a biracial woman or multiracial, whatever. So her being biracial don't bother me. It's just the fact that she has to say it every 5 minutes, as if she's trying to prove something, or as if Katie's trying to say I'm better than you because I'm biracial. I'm better than you because I'm all these different things put together. But when you think about it, everybody's mixed with something. If you really go down the line, there's only a few people that can say that, once they trace their history, their ancestry, that I'm fully one thing. I'm fully black. I'm fully white. Like, it's just everybody's, mixed in somewhere, traces of whatever down the line. But I mean, as far as your parents, you are what your, primary main parents are. If your mama is black and your daddy black, then you black. If your mom is white and your daddy is black, then some people say that you can, I feel like you can identify yourself as whatever you want to. Um, if you're mixed, I think that you should say that you're mixed. I mean, I don't feel the need. I don't think you should deny a parent or whatever, but just understand how the world is going to see you. Honestly, if you look more white, then you could probably pass for white until people, look at you or talk to you and like, oh no, she's black or whatever. Just look. Could I claim if I was actually biracial? I would say that somebody asked me what I was, I'd be like, I'm biracial, but you know, if I'm my same, I'm going on anyways. I'm really going on. All I got is 15 minutes. I forgot about that shit, but I think y'all get what I'm trying to say. But anyway, but Katie's a trip, and she's very I feel like she's more connected with her white side than her black side, and that's her business. But who wants to hear it every Katie it's almost as if she definitely feeds into that whole slavery. I'm better because I'm light skinned. I'm better because I'm biracial, and that whole thing. She definitely feeds into that bullshit and fits that category. Um, so let's see. Uh, so it was pretty much it with Ashley. She was a pageant winner from DC or something, and whatever else, and who cares. All right, so Giselle and her daughters help her write a letter. She's writing a letter to Josephine Baker. She called her Karen, the Wicked Witch of the West, and to Charisse, or her hard ass feet. And she's basically getting her daughters to write a letter, and it was just very cute. It was just like, would you please be my friend again? But at the beginning, her daughter was just like, fuck it, I don't think you should say anything to them, and fuck them hoes. Pretty much, they didn't say that, of course, but that's pretty much what they said. That's what I got from it, and I agreed. So we meet briefly Sharice's daughter. She's in gymnastics. I always been fascinated with gymnastics. I always wanted to do it as a child until I realized that you actually had to do a backflip, and my little fat ass couldn't do one. So it was just like, well, it's best that you not even sign up. I was like, all right. Same thing for cheerleading. I always wanted to be a cheerleader, but yeah, That didn't work out either. You God, you can't do everything in life. You grow up thinking with people telling you, oh, you can be anything you want to be. That's not true. That's not damn true. You have to be honest with yourself first of all, and then God will let you know if something right for you or not. And tumbling and doing twists up in the air and all that just wasn't right for me, even though I would love to do it. Can't do it. What about my health? What about my neck? What about my knees? God told me that. Um. So anyway, went on a tangent again, you guys. Y'all know how these videos go, people. All right. She was just like, what's her name? Sharice was just like, my kids make me happy. That's my joy and all this. And we know because your husband ain't making you happy. He making this other woman happy in Jersey. With Teresa Judice and them. Jersey. Um. So anyway, we get to the ending scene. Giselle done went all out for these hoes. She done bought them flowers. She done meaning Giselle done went all out for Karen and Sharice. She done sent the car over. She sent the carriage to deliver the messages to them. And the whole time Sharice and Karen on the way there to the little lunch that Giselle set up, they sitting there talking shit the whole time in the car. And saying this ain't shit and this and that. Honestly, Giselle got up as soon as they came in. She was trying to be nice, but it just went real left. They just had the steak attitudes. Sharice, well, why are we here? Why am I here? Like she got anything else important to do, bitch? You ain't doing nothing but writing your damn husband, telling him to come back home. I don't like Sharice. I really did. And I wanted to be there with her because she's the only brown skinned sister on the show. And I really wanted to like her. She started off real down to earth and cool, but that shit went straight down the hill. I told y'all on my first review, the only person people is gonna like is Giselle and Ashley. She seems cool and down to earth, and Robin, but Robin's boring. So I'm telling you. So it pretty much went left real fast, and there was just like you won't acknowledge anything, and Sharice, you brought this person to my home. I don't even know him. He came up my steps. First of all, he talked about my hair. Giselle was just like, you asked him to do your hair. They showed the scene back where when Sharice opened the door and Giselle and her friend Kel was there, the hairstylist extraordinaire who give people Tammy Roman bangs. He came up and she was just like, hey, and they hugged or whatever, and he was just like, yeah, I help you out with the crabs and also your hair. And she was just like, oh, that too, that too. So I kind of disagree with Giselle. She didn't say that she wanted him to help her with her hair, but since he was there, it was just like, okay, if you want to or whatever. But yeah, I think but Sharice just took that overboard completely. I would have just yelled down the steps and told them to calm the fuck down when they was in my kitchen. Like, y'all need to chill out. What the hell going on? But I would have said it in like a joking manner. So they would have minded me because it was my house, but they also would have just been like, okay, girl, wouldn't have put no elephant in the room, wouldn't have created any kind of tension. But anyway, Sharice was just very nasty to Giselle. They kind of go back and forth. Sharice, your face repulses me right now. She gets up and leave. And Giselle was just like, this face repulses nobody, boo boo. Um, so it was just crazy. Karen still sat there, and she was, and Karen gets on the letter, and I didn't like the letter. The letter was shady and this and that. And what's the name was just like, well, my kids helped me write that letter, Giselle, and you need to chill out. And she was just like, I bought flowers for you. Karen was like, you need to give the flowers to your kids who you pimped out to write that letter. Giselle was just like, don't talk about my kids. Karen was very nasty. I would have threw something in her face. Ooh, she was very, ooh, Karen. That takes a lot. It takes a lot of etiquette and composure because Karen was completely rude and disrespectful to Giselle. One thing I did notice about Giselle, though, going back to the whole Ashley event, she called Ashley a thought, and she was just very, going in, and she instantly don't like Ashley, Giselle, and so maybe she's a little intimidated, maybe she's a little envious, another, you know, attractive woman is around, and so I don't know. Robin said it herself, but anyway, all I got is 15 minutes, and that was it. You guys, love you guys. Bye. Mwah.